So people look around and they say Muslim countries, and we've been over this. They're not Muslim countries. They all got despots that have been implanted and empowered and given guns and gasoline and automobiles and trade deals, and they just tyrannize their people. And their people get none of the wealth of their country, and they subject their people to their rule and their laws. And the thing is, if they were Muslim countries, there wouldn't be any borders. It would just be one big country. But no, none of them agree on Islam because none of them follow Islam. When you got a leader that passes on hundreds of millions of dollars or just millions of dollars to their offspring, while the rest of the population is poor, that's not Islam. Those are atheist kafirs that are tyrants in their nations and despots. And the way that works is their military all has exuberant amounts of funding in comparison to the general population, or just in comparison to what they would have if they didn't have slaves in general. So these aren't Muslim countries. Otherwise, Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Equator, they'd all be one country. None of these countries are Islamic countries. It's a shithole. Because there are fucking people giving them guns and people buying oil from them. And the profits from that oil isn't going towards the country. It's going to the despots. It's bullshit. Anyways, this is fucking gay. Anyways, if you haven't seen it yet, imagine that. The kingdom of Prussia, Serbia. And you could just have all of their languages in the same country. That would be awesome. And then you just completely legalize prostitution. 20 to 40 years for selling or buying sex. 40 years automatically if you're participating, like you're an accessory to selling sex or purchasing sex. And 50 years if you're racketeering for dismissing a sex case from being prosecuted. After you put that in, then you just go and you purge all of the criminal behavior on the streets. Then you set your laws for how people can buy and move around the country, the kingdom. And then you do your education. And then after that, you just work on your government as a unified people and decide what you can do with your languages and whatnot. In the meantime, the reason you don't take Romania is because that's just way too much space to be giving to the people to pillage when they're not even familiar with what their culture really means. But what you're actually doing is you're allowing each and every individual culture there to continue and persist as it is, but to be able to migrate freely and just work within their own governments, regardless of where they live within the kingdom. Yeah, it'd be awesome. In the meanwhile, everything else can just remain the same. Except, potentially, England. Anyways, the point is, they're fucking despots. Those are not Muslim countries. If they were fucking Muslim countries, they wouldn't have fucking borders. I can go on about this shit all day.